What is happening, everyone? It is Kenneth Weicker, founder of UApp Labs. We are on episode 3 now, and actually, this video is a very unique video. It's going to be about bad dreams and night terrors and subconscious. I actually had a bad dream last night. I'm about to go to bed here after this. I make this video, but I really wanted to talk about it, and I really wanted to show, like, the other side. Just me, not just motivational talk, but my personal raw side. So we're going to actually talk about that today. Remember, if you guys have any comments or questions, please put it down below in the comments or always tweet me. But we're going to talk about my first dream. And actually, the first one was just a bad dream. It was just, it's always hard to explain a dream, especially it's the first time explaining a dream. Because dreams just don't make sense. They never make sense. And you rarely ever remember them anyways, unless it's a really good one or a really bad one. And I really don't dream that very often. So for me to actually kind of remember a dream that's pretty huge. So the first one, actually, I was a prisoner in this like medieval castle kind of thing. And I was being tortured, by these prisoner guards. They were like half modern military, half, I don't know, medieval, I guess. Kind of like had I don't know, a Scottish feel to them. Like they kind of had like a kilt kind of thing going. I don't know. It was just weird. So someone carried pikes and someone carried guns. It was weird. But they were torturing me. So, keep me in, prisoned in the cell, and then, chopping off fingers and poking me with hot stuff, and, a bad dream. So I don't know exactly what transpired, but somehow I ended outside my cell, my little prison I was in. Somehow I ended outside. It just kind of just happened. I don't know. I don't know if I willed myself or freaking I went through a portal or turned into Harry Potter and, waved my wand. I have no idea. I just was outside the cell. And I'm running down these corridors. It's medieval castle, it's brick and stuff. And I'm running down these corridors, left, right, up the stairs, down the stairs, just trying to figure out a way out of here before someone caught me. And then I came out of this one hallway exit, and, there's like water, and there was a boat. And, it's like those things you see in the movie, like there's pillars and stuff, and there's water and stuff. So I jump in the boat, of course, because where the heck else am I going to go? Get in the boat, I'm rowing. And I'm rolling for a while, actually quite a while. And there's nothing. There's no doors. There's no nothing. It's just pillars and water, and walls, So I'm rolling. I get to the end, and there's a door. So I get in the door, and I look up, stairs spiraling all the way up to, up. I don't know where at that time. So, where else am I supposed to go? So I go up the stairs. I get to the top. I get up there. It's just an empty room, and with a window. And I go look out the window, and of course I'm like super high. I have no idea. I can't even tell what's down there. And then, of course, I can hear the guards coming up the steps, I don't know, there you go. So they're coming up the steps, and they open the door, trying to do cool sound effects. And I have a decision to make. So do I let them just take me as a prisoner, continue torturing me and just die in my cell? Or do I jump out the window and hope that I survive and I can become free, or I might die doing it? Of course, in that moment, I jumped out the window. I took the chance. I think I rather died than sat in a prison cell for the rest of my life. Even if they kept me alive for the rest of my life, I jumped out the window. Of course, like when you're dreaming and you trip over something and you like, kind of like shake awake, Well, that's what happened to me. I kind of just shook awake. And then, I didn't really put too much thought into it at that moment. I've only been sleeping for like an hour and a half. I haven't been sleeping long. So I go back to sleep. And then I had a night terror. Um, Now, night terrors are way different than bad dreams. Night terrors are your body's asleep, but your mind wakes up. If you ever had a night terror, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, just Google it. There's even people like women, for instance, that have called 911 thinking they've been raped, and it turned out it was just a night terror. What it really night terrors do is they take your fears, even your subconscious fears, even fears you don't even realize you have, and amplifies it by like 50 million. Um, and it is very terrifying. And it feels very real. So I've only had two in my life. The first one I didn't know. It was like 8 years ago. I had no idea what it was. Googled it, figured out it was called a night terror. So now I know what it is. But this night terror is way different than that one. That one was just a night terror. I don't even know what it really was anymore. That was a long time ago. But this one, I'll probably remember for the rest of my life. So I'm laying there. It's completely dark, but somehow I can still see these like shadowy things. Okay, I don't know what they are, and they're all holding me down. I mean, just I can't move, not even anything. So I can't talk, I can't breathe. I'm just filled with fear and panic, and I'm just scared out of my mind. Um, and I'm just terrified. So I after that initial wash of the fear coming through me, I started thinking a little bit clearer. I mean, I'm still fucking terrified, but I try to start moving my finger. That didn't help. I'm trying to move body parts. Nothing's moving. I can't get anything to move. At least I don't know. I don't think it's moving. I mean, but nothing's moving. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get anything to move. So I tried to start talking, say anything, nothing. I mean, I'm yelling in my head, and I mean, I'm screaming so loud, nothing. I said or try to move, nothing would happen, and the fear is it's getting stronger, and you feel like you can't breathe anymore, and I don't know what came over me. Um, I don't know why I did it. I mean, I kind of know why now, but at that moment, I don't know why. I just did it. I have no idea. And at first, when I first started doing it, I kind of did it very quietly in my head, and it was, I'm not scared of you. And it seems kind of corny or quirky or whatever, but that's what I was really saying. I ain't scared of you. Um, and then I started saying it louder. And then finally, I just like, I don't know, all this emotion, and I just drove everything towards that one little sentence. I am not scared of you. And I mean, I said it so loud in my head, like I swear I thought I screamed it out loud. I don't know, maybe I did. I don't know. Who knows? Um, I couldn't tell you. No one was sleeping in there when I was sleeping, so no one can really verify if I really screamed or not. But so I jolted awake, and my hands are fisted up, swinging, ready to fight this terror. These mysterious figures of whatever they are, and I sleep on it, and I'm in a new trailer now, and they have bunk beds, and yeah, I jolted up so fast and so hard. I went from not being able to move my finger to full on, I was awake. And I jolted up, I hit my head. So I got a nice little goose egg right here. Um, it's a little sore. It's still sore. But I mean, I hit it pretty hard. I mean, a straight bar, just full force of me waking up. So yeah, that was an eye opener too. Like, oh my head, tears coming down your eyes because you can't help it. So, you know, reflecting back on that one, there's a lot of things that you know I fear. There's everyone fears a lot of things, and a lot of people avoid that fear. And unlike me, I tend to head towards that fear and fight through it, and I get over it. Get past it. And even when I'm going through it, getting, past through it or whatever, I still have fear. Just me making this episode 3 is actually this raw emotion, a dream, just to some random person that's going to be watching this video, like that right there, that's fear, like, hey, what if one of my coworkers see this, or a family member sees this, or whatever, that's a fear. I do think about that stuff, but I don't think about it long, like, hey, this is what I want to do, this is my goal, my objective, and I want to achieve this, so I'm overcoming my fear, because my goals and objectives are a lot bigger and more important than the fear I'm having. So that's what I kind of feel about that dream, was that, even though I had all this fear, that I was still willing to fight to the end, and eventually wake up and bump my head. So, all right, guys, with that being said, there you go. You got some night terror, bad dream in there, just basic stuff. Leave any comments below. Let me know if you guys have any bad dreams or anything like that. You can also let me know on Twitter. I'm interested if your subconscious, are you fighting off dreams that you're having, night terrors or just bad dreams? Am I the only one? I mean, I hope not. That would be really crappy. Because, after I had these 2 dreams, I felt really empowered, even though it was hard, like scary, but afterwards I felt empowered, So you can also hit me up on Twitter. You can tweet me, just put like hashtag mindshift, hashtag dreams, hashtag bad dreams. I don't care. Put anything. You can always tweet me. You guys always find my links down in the description below. And make sure you guys subscribe and like and comment, I always like to hear feedback and what you guys have to say. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. You guys all have a good one. I still don't even know if it's freaking closing yet.